I'm Tracy Baxter here in the Times Herald Record newsroom with the first in a series of Newswatch updates on this election day. The future direction of our state and nation is at stake today as people headed to the polls to decide on who will be representing them in Albany and Washington. Early word from many of our polling places is that voter turnout has been good so far, including here at Wallkill Town Hall. What is making this general election unique is that it's the first time the optical scanning voting machines have been used in all our communities statewide. We asked a few voters in Wallkill what they thought of this new way of voting.
Oh, I think it's wonderful, except that I didn't completely fill in the circles right, but everybody was so helpful in there and it went very smoothly. And you just threaded through that machine. I think it's a very good idea.
I'm a little bit disappointed in it because I think it's a terrific waste of paper. Nationwide, the tons of paper that'll use it's a lot more paper than they used before.
Keep clicking back here at Record Online for all the Election Day developments and those all-important results after the polls close at 9 tonight. In other news today, police are hoping the release of a surveillance photo will help them locate the man who robbed a bank in Chester Monday afternoon. Police say a black male dressed in all black clothing ran off with an undisclosed amount of cash after waving what may have been a weapon inside the Key Bank branch on Brookside Avenue in the Village. Investigators think the suspect is in his 20s or 30s, and they were also looking for a blue Nissan Stanza that may have been connected to the robbery. Meantime, an Orange County grand jury has indicted a man for a bank robbery last month in the city of Newburgh. 20-year-old Ryan Hayes of Highland Falls was indicted on a second-degree robbery charge for the armed heist of the Citizens Bank branch on Broadway back on October 18th. Hayes was arrested a day later. Police say a BB handgun that was used in the robbery, as well as most of the stolen money, has been recovered. Two Sullivan County school districts will soon be considering whether or not to share all of their athletic programs in the future. Two forums will be held next Tuesday in the Livingston Manor and Roscoe school districts. The boards of education in both districts want to form a committee made up of residents of both their districts to determine whether the public would be in favor of creating a 5-year plan that would lead to shared athletic programs as a way to save taxpayer money. The community meetings will be held Tuesday, November 9th, first at 5 p.m. at the Roscoe Central School Auditorium, then at 7 p.m. at the Livingston Manor Central School Gymnasium. Well, after a day of good voting weather, we'll enjoy more sunshine again tomorrow, but it will definitely not be warm. High temperatures won't get much higher than 50 degrees, and rain will move into the region on Thursday, but it'll warm up a little with the highs up around 60 degrees. Stay with Record Online for Newswatch updates from the Times Herald Record newsroom on this Decision Day 2010. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.